dad, when I was about 7 years old, he was like, "Ben, come down here, I'm setting up the drums." And so he had gotten his old drum set from the attic and set it up in the living room, and basically taught me, you know, he was like, "There's 4 beats in music, and after you get to 4, you go back to 1. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And he sat me behind the drums, and you know, he said, "All right, this is the hi-hat, this is the snare drum, and this is the bass drum." And he said, "So there's 4 beats in music, and the hi-hat plays all 4 of them. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just keep that going." And then he says, "All right, the kick drum plays on 1 and 3. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then he says, the snare drum plays on 2 and 4. Okay? So that's your basic drum beat. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And so that's like the first thing that I learned. You know, that was my first musical education, really. Just the straight beat. You know? So basically, he taught me how to play drums because he really wanted to play guitar. So he would play guitar and I would play drums, and we would jam on the Beatles and Hendrix and the Doors and Nils Lofgren and all these, you know, bands from the 60s and 70s. And we did that every day after he got home from work. And I was about 7, and we did that, you know, for a few years, you know, just in my childhood. And somebody taught me how to play piano. When I was about 8, they taught me how to play Heart and Soul, and that was sort of it. And then and shortly after that, my dad taught me an E chord on the guitar. And when I was about 10, I started playing guitar. 1 minute pop song.